everybody, I'm Arglefumph, and this is the 2019 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon! I am playing Nancy Drew Dossier 2, so this is Nancy Drew Dossier Resorting to Danger. Number 2 of 2, they only made 2 Dossier games. Woo! There's that angry cat, the guy falling down into a pit, and then Nancy almost getting run over. So the intro doesn't quite work for this game because this game is not like a dark film noir game. This is actually more of a happy game of Nancy having fun at a spa, doing stuff. Okay, so what name should we pick for our character? Last time I went with Super Sleuth. Let's see, do we have any cool suggestions here in the chat? I'm not seeing the chat, so let me reload my chat. Maybe I'll see something cool. Okay, well, reloading the chat did nothing. Okay, so I'm just going to go with... The Rock? Let's do it. The Rock. Thank you, Hamburger, suggesting the best name ever. R for Redondo, or R for The Rock. Woo!
An explosive situation has arisen at the Redondo, a secluded resort where the rich and famous go to be beautified and indulged in total privacy. Someone there has been planting bombs, and although so far they've done relatively little harm, and the manager of the resort has fooled people into thinking they're just construction accidents, I've been charged with finding out what's really going on. When she heard where I was going, my good friend George Fain insisted I bring along her latest invention, a handheld bomb-sniffing device. It's never been tested in the field, but it's designed to detect components commonly used in detonators, and she's almost positive it will work. I'm not crazy about the almost part, but it's gotta be better than nothing, right? And as my other good friend Bess Marvin was quick to point out, the thing practically fits in my purse. So now that I'm pretty much prepared for anything, looks like I'm off to the Redondo.
Yes, George somehow knows how
Welcome
to
to the
build
Redondo.
bomb-sniffing
You must be Nancy Drew.
devices.
I'm Cassidy Jones. Mr. Blesky is waiting for you in there. You can go right in. On second thought, why don't you help me get organized around here? It'll help you get the hang of things.
I can do that, sure.
Cool, so we're gonna get a little tutorial because it's slightly different from the other game. It's still a matching thing. We want to match things together. So we match the flowers with the vase. Hey, that's beautiful. Okay, these papers. Let's see. What can I use to file the papers away? Does anybody see anything? A folder, yes. Okay, so file, folder, and paper. So those are a pretty easy match. So where does the folder belong? It belongs in this drawer. So here's what's different. We've got different action icons here. So instead of like eyeball and hand and lockpick and flashlight, we have press, pull, turn, and scratch. That's kind of interesting. Somebody's like, we need to have a scratch button in this game. We scratch just so many things in this game. It's got to have its own button. Okay. And then sometimes you get inventory items like that random thing I picked up. The letter opener. Okay, well, I imagine a letter opener goes with a letter. Okay, and this is a roster. These are all the characters who live at the hotel. Not live there, but okay. Nick Blesky, he's that guy who we just saw. Joanna Brown, the janitor. Todd, we'll never see him. Helton is the biochemist. Cassidy Jones. Actually, Cassidy Jones is the guy we just saw. Never mind. Nick is the manager. We'll see him in a moment. Piper Parmalee, I don't think we're going to see her. Valerie, we're going to see her for like a few seconds. And then, I don't know. Like half those people we don't actually see. Never mind. Forget what I was saying. Okay, so Cassidy wants me to do this stuff. Restock the shelves, dust the lights, don't use glass cleaner, and then use glass cleaner for the harmonica. Okay, so let's see. Where's that glass cleaner? Okay, on the harmonica.
There's something in that harmonica. I wonder what it is.
I need to lift the glass. And the top of it is screwed tight, so let's find a screwdriver. Okay, I've got something to dust the lights. Okay, then I needed to stock shelves, right? So shampoo bottles go with, not the nail stuff. Nail stuff goes with nails. Shampoo goes with shampoo. I'm done, right? No, I'm not. Okay, I think I am. Let's see if I can find whatever it is I'm missing. So this game has a hint button, Yay, let's use one. Wow, this drawer. Okay, we're gonna pull the drawer open. For a screwdriver to open up this.
I wonder who this Hippocrates person is.
Should someone other than myself find this? I'm Hippocrates Bell. I'm renovating our family home, and I'm just hiding my inventions and things all over the lab. yes. But don't forget the projects and the pillars.
That should do it.
It's kind of weird, but okay. So Hippocrates left a bunch of clues all over the Redondo. How excited am I for the new Nancy Drew game, someone asks. I'm super excited. I actually really want to see the new Nancy Drew game. I think it's going to be awesome.
Cassidy, do you know who Hippocrates Bell is?
Ah, he would be the original
Okay, so I'm like, is there a way to skip over summer and just go straight to November so I can play the new Nancy Drew game? I want that to happen, yes.
owner of this place. Of course, back then, the Redondo wasn't a spa, it was a private mansion. I hear he was a bit eccentric.
I see. Well, I finished that list you had for me.
Great job. Our boss awaits through that door.
Yes, so like many other Nancy Drew games,
No,
a crazy
forget it.
person
Look,
left a bunch
Princess
of weird
Mia,
puzzles
those
for
are our
Nancy to
rates.
solve.
If you think they're too high, then frankly, maybe you'd be happier slipping into a nice hot mud bath somewhere else. Hello? Thanks for wasting my time, tightwad. Nancy Drew, good. You know why you're here, right?
Of course. You want me to...
Stop the bombs. Okay, so this is our boss, Nick. He's not a very friendly person. He was just yelling at Princess Mia. Hey, Princess Mia, you need to pay lots of money for me.
Of course. You want me to investigate the bombings.
Shh! Do not use that word. You're here to investigate the construction accidents. Our guests hear construction, they shrug it off. They hear that other word, they get upset. These people are millionaires who come here to get pampered, not upset. The good news is, with that hair of yours, those clothes, that makeup, you'll fit right in.
You really think so?
Yeah, everybody's gonna assume you're the new gopher. You know, go for this, go for that. The new general assistant.
Oh.
No, that's good. That way no one will suspect you're really a detective who's an expert at defusing bombs.
What?
I'm not sure who told you that, but...
Of course, that also means you can't go around bothering people. And if somebody asks you to do something, you're gonna have to do it. No questions asked.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Blesky, but I'm afraid I've got some towels that need folding.
Oh, great. Another one. Well, you got here just in time.
Would you like me to...
Go fold the towels. Okay, so there are two questions here in the live stream chat. Do we know who the new voice actress for Nancy Drew is? We don't know who's doing Nancy's voice. Nope, we don't. And do I think there will be more games after Salem? I have relatively high hopes. Whenever somebody asks, hey, is there going to be any games after this one? Her Interact has been saying, yes, we're trying to get back onto the production schedule of having 1 to 2 games a year. So I at this point, I'm just hoping to have, Midnight in Salem out. Let's hope it comes out in time. That would be fantastic, and then I'll start worrying about whether or not they're going to make any other Nancy Drew games. Okay, so the answer to this question is fold towels.
Would you like me to help fold towels?
Folding towels is a code. It means someone's found a note saying where a bomb's been hidden and turned it into reception. Shoot, look, I've got to take this call. Go on back out there. Cassidy will explain everything and get you started. Go on. Go. Nick Blesky.
Yep, he refused to use the B
See,
word.
each bomb has been preceded by a note. The very first note said that it contained the location of the bomb that was about to go off. Unfortunately, the rest of that note, and each of the other notes that followed, was in some kind of totally indecipherable code. However, I'm sure you, detective that you are, will be able to decipher it, determine where the bomb is, and defuse it before it goes off with no problem.
Well, I can sure try, but
Fortunately, the bombs aren't lethal. Truly annoying, yes, but truly dangerous? No. Apparently, our mad bomber just wants to torment us. Here's a map so you can find your way around the spa.
Okay, here's a map. That will be for the puzzle in a
And
moment.
here's the note. Decipher it, and you'll be on your way.
But first, we have to solve this puzzle. This could be a sticky situation. Ha ha ha. So, in this minigame, you want to make letters. You can swap them like that, or swap them like that, or swap them like that. So here's the top half of a V. We're going to move it down to make a V. And then we're going to move this I over there. So there are two rules. You're limited by all the tiles that are around you. And if the swap doesn't make a letter, it doesn't count. So we're going to move this S. And if you need more help, press the help button. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, hey, that was a good match. So whenever you make a match, it fills up this meter over on the right. You want to fill up that meter completely in order to get all these letters done. So like S is done because I made, I don't know, 5 matches with S's. You can use the hint button for a hint, and then this will reset everything unless I'm mistaken. Let's get some eyes here. Scramble button. That's what that's called. Let's see, there's a V. There's an E. Yeah, this is a pretty simple, relaxing minigame so far. You can't swap 2 tiles unless they're next to each other. Thank you, I remember that. Okay, so I need to get I and then V. Those are the letters I can get. The I, here's an I, there's an easy I. Here's an easy V. Done. Okay, so I hang out in the tropics. I think the answer is vines.
vines. Wonder what that means. Maybe I should look at the resort map.
Yeah, somebody's saying it would be okay if they switched to doing only one Nancy Drew game per year. That's certainly better than having no new Nancy Drew games per year. It would be cool if they did the Dossier games for mobile devices, but I don't think they're going to make any more Dossier games. We'll see at the end of this game. They'll have a preview for Dossier game number 3, but unfortunately it was canceled, and that was about 10 years ago, so they are not working on game number 3 in the Dossier series. Okay, so Vines refers to Jungle Room.
Aha! I'll bet that's the place the clue refers to.
My favorite Nancy Drew games, I really like Warnings at Waverly Academy, I like The Haunted Carousel, and Secrets Can Kill Remastered. And The Deadly Device, too. That was another one I really enjoyed.
I hear someone. Who's there? Mr. Miggles, is that you? Speak.
No, I'm Nancy, the new...
Assistant.
I'm the new general assistant, and you are...
Just call me Mrs. Montague. Now, quickly, scratch the left side of my nose before I go absolutely insane. Hurry.
Somebody's saying their favorite game was Shadow at the Water's Edge. That's a pretty fun Nancy Drew game. Ooh, we could use our scratch button.
Ah, wonderful. Now get me a cup of lime sherbet, 2 scoops with a sprinkling of citron zest and 1 cinnamon stick. And a spoon, of course. Silver, not plastic. And don't plan on going anywhere for a while. As you can see, you're going to be the one operating the spoon.
Actually, I kind of need to do something else right now.
Do something else? Really? Like what? get fired like the last alleged assistant Blesky sicked on me? Keep this up and that can easily be arranged.
Lime sherbet, did you say?
On second thought, forget the sherbet. I'm chilled enough as it is. The hot water for this bath doesn't seem to be working. Find out why and fix it before my gloriously flawless skin becomes a hideous landscape of goosebumps.
Yeah, shout out to Water's Edge is an okay game. I like it just fine. It's just those puzzles. It has a couple of really long puzzles, like the portrait backing puzzle. And then there's
this
the,
bath has become unacceptably tepid.
you know,
You
that
simply
huge
must turn up
monograms
the
puzzle
heat.
and the huge Sudoku puzzle. And that's really what's kind of, you know, makes me not like that game so much, is I always get stuck on those super long puzzles. So, maybe that's just me.
Ah, the
Okay,
mud is
so-
warm again. Much
She's gonna
better.
talk some more, I believe.
Before I got in the tub, I noticed that a plant over there was dying. Please do something about it. The poor thing's struggle to live is draining the energy from this room in a most unpleasant way.
Somebody just asked, is this from Phantom of Venice? No, she does bear a resemblance to Margarita from Nancy Drew Phantom of Venice, doesn't she? She really... Because Margarita liked sunning herself all day long. She was always trying to get a tan. Okay, we're gonna fill this water container and then water the plant.
Ah, you've revived the plant. I can tell. I can feel the energy returning to the room already. Please, check the latest Tinseltown Tatler and give me the gist of Lydia Lynn's column. That woman is so deliciously catty.
Mrs. Montague is kind of rude. I wonder what her first name is. I don't think we ever find out what her name is. She's just Mrs. Montague. So, what could her first
Lydia's
name
column
be? Let's
suggests that
just
Jasmine Ivy
guess.
came to the Redondo for a little plastic surgery.
It could be
I
maybe
suspected
Margarita.
as much
Yeah.
myself. Not that there's anything wrong with a judicious touch-up now and then. Brew me a cup of my special anti-aging tea, and brew it correctly, or you'll soon find yourself filing for unemployment.
Yeah, no, because she acts like Margarita, I'm gonna pretend her name is Margarita. She can be Margarita Montague. Yep. Okay, so what was I
Aha!
doing?
Tea making instructions.
Making tea. Oh my gosh, we're making tea for her. Oh, there's nothing better than making tea. I can think of several things that are better than making tea. Like, not making tea. Okay, the tea leaves are in here. Okay, so those are the tea leaves. A hot water dispenser. There's a tea strainer, and there's an empty teacup, and there's a teapot. Okay, so our blend that's in the fridge, the leaves are not exposed to water before they're put in a strainer. Okay, so we're going to put them in a strainer. Tip 3, the strainer must be placed into a teapot. What do I do next? It looks like there's another thing I'm missing here. I'm going to use a hint for it. Oh, her. Giving her tea. Oh, that's silly. Okay, so I put water inside the teapot, right? Yeah, she wants tea, just like Minette from Danger by Design. So maybe she's Minette Montague. Let's say that's Margarita Minette Montague. Let's go with that name. It's lots of names starting with the letter M. I like it. Okay, so we finished her tea.
Done with the tea? Very good.
She's not even going to drink it. She's just going to fall asleep here.
Okay, she's asleep. Time to look for that bomb.
So let's look for the bomb. The bomb's right here.
Emergency override panel. This looks promising.
Fortunately, the bombs come with like an emergency override, so we can undo them. So here's how we do it. We just move pieces around to form a full line. Yeah, I went through all that trouble of making the tea, and she did not even drink a sip of it. I feel so sad. I feel kind of ripped off, too. Okay, so this is an easy enough bomb. Woo!
And you were out of commission.
We did it!
It looks like some green goo is dripping out of that defused bomb. I guess that explains the sticky situation the Mad Bomber's note referred to.
It's gross. So she falls asleep during the bomb
Mr. Miggles,
stuff.
are you there? Mr. Miggles, I insist you drop whatever it is you're doing and answer me. Speak.
There's nobody here but me, Mrs. Montague.
Well, then don't just stand there. Find Mr. Miggles. Look in the salon. He's hopelessly attracted to the smell of hair.
He likes the smell of hair?
Just make sure he doesn't have any in his mouth before you grab him, or he might swallow it.
Is Mr. Miggles by any chance?
Your husband? Definitely gotta be her husband. No, it's a dog.
Is Mr. Miggles a dog?
Of course he's a dog, you ninny. An award-winning, impossibly adorable Pomeranian. Now find him. Go.
Just impossibly gorgeous. So he's in the salon.
That's where I need to get to.
Thank you, Nancy. Okay, so Grumble in the Jungle. That's a cute name for that chapter. And yeah, we made lots of points. We're almost finished as an amateur detective. Have you noticed your goals always stated? You can click on your goal to figure out what you're doing. So, like, Mr. Miggles is barking. Let's find him.
The barking is coming from behind this door. I just need to figure out how to open it. It's probably one of Hippocrates' contraptions.
So I need to figure out how to open the door.
I love this whole vintage thing the Redondo's got going for it. Don't you?
Yes, the vintage look is very in right now.
Really?
Here, found it.
That must mean I'm very in right now. You're supposed to laugh. That's a joke.
No, it's not, sweetie.
I wonder why they don't get rid of the cabinetry in here. It looks so old.
Get with it.
So that's an easy
I
matching
wonder what
puzzle.
this tube is.
Antiques are very chic. Your lack of couth is showing.
Actually, this place used to be a private mansion, and this area used to be the dining room. The cabinetry looks old because it's
So I
what
was
was
quite
in here when
nervous.
Redondo
Light up the
bought
stained
place.
panels
In
with the
other words, the
drain,
Redondo
15
isn't
ounces,
trendy, it's simply
blue,
cheap.
yellow, purple,
I take back that
orange.
couth remark, dear.
So I need a blue thing here, right?
I don't think this is the right order, and one of them is missing.
Yep, we need a blue one. Okay, so this is just going to be a huge series of puzzles, which I'll try to solve here. That sort of looks like Jasmine Ivy over there in that chair. We'll be meeting her later. So I think tweezers will undo this lock. I bet I can open the door by pulling it open. Yay! Okay, so it was blue here. So blue, yellow, purple, orange. Oh, and you'll notice every time we solve a puzzle, a light comes on. So we're going to turn on all of those lights. All of the lights. I need to pick up the cover. Lift? Where does this key go? Well, this thing was locked, right? Yes. And let's flip the switch. We're amazing.
This looks like the shelf Hippocrates' bell mentioned in his note. I bet I could use these bottles, even though some of them aren't completely full.
Well, we needed 15 ounces, right? So this is 4.5, and this is 7.5. So that's, oh my gosh, that's 12. That's 12. So I need 3 ounces, which is going to be no. Let's try all these small ones and see if that's what we needed.
Right.
Yes! Woo! I'm not sure Nancy can die in this game. Later on, with one of the tougher bomb puzzles, I'll die on purpose and show what happens. Basically, what happens is you get a frowny face on the bomb, and the bomb just gives you a frowny face. Okay, so number 1, mice would not care for this dusty fare. 2, sometimes blue and tasty too. So mice wouldn't care for the moon, and cheese is sometimes blue and tasty. So what was that? That's a tile of some sort. I think the tile goes here. Nice. Has keys, but opens no locks. Piano.
Maybe those colored lights are coming on by accident. Maybe there's a short circuit somewhere.
Maybe that
So those were
dreadful
riddles.
little dog is chewing on the wiring.
More likely its dreadful owner is chewing on the wiring.
Good one. High five, dear.
Red with passion doesn't bleed. Sweet bouquet with stones within. Can be broken but won't shatter. Has a stem but never grows. Yeah, I think we've got it. Done! Woo! Mr. Miggles! Aw, he's so cute.
There you are, you naughty, naughty boy. Give Mummy a kiss so she can forgive you. Yes, that's a good Mr. Miggles.
Poor Mr. Miggles.
When I got out of the tub and I saw that disgusting green gooey mess you left behind, I assumed you were incompetent, so I went looking for him too. I'm a firm believer that if you want something done right, 9 times out of 10 you must do it yourself.
Speaking of the green gooey mess that came out of the...
Yeah, so Mr. Miggles is a really cute dog, and he's got such a terrible owner. Okay, so it came out of the shower head.
That green mess that came out of the shower head. I hope you didn't throw it away.
Me pick something up with my hand and deposit it in a garbage receptacle? As it happened, Helton popped in for a brief eyebrow consultation, and when I showed him the goo, he scraped it up and took it with him to his lab.
Helton? Oh, you mean the...
The biochemist, whose name we saw like 20 minutes ago.
You mean Helton the biochemist?
Yes, Helton Helgesson, the person who creates all the beauty products used and sold here at the Redondo. I've been using his Rejuvenator series for years. As you can see, the man is a genius.
Can you tell me where his lab is?
In the basement. His name's on the door. Brava for you, by the way.
What do you mean?
I'm assuming you want to know where his lab is so you can drop by for a consultation on your... everything. But when you do, pack a lunch, dear. You could be a while.
Ouch. 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 Nancy's so hideous, every part of her needs to be made more beautiful. It's gonna take forever. Says the woman who's like, I don't know, does she have hair underneath that? I don't know. It looks like she doesn't have any hair.
That's where I need to get to. Mr. Helgesson?
Yes, yes, what is it? Oh my, you are here. After all these years of waiting and hoping and begging, you are finally here.
Just so we're on the same page, my name's Nancy Drew.
I do not care if your name is Hilde von Botterschnacht. All that is important is that at last Bleski sends me an assistant.
How do you know I'm not a new guest?
Please, no jokes. There is no time. I am very busy, and there is much to be done. Here, I need you to make these solutions according to these instructions.
Can I ask you something first?
You can ask me something second. First, you must make the solutions. Go, go.
Yeah. So he's also making jokes about Nancy being so hideous. She's obviously not a rich guest. Poor Nancy. Okay, so you can rotate pieces in this puzzle. So what am I doing here? I'm trying to get purple. Let's see, this last string is tricky. It's got purple, but there's no purple on the left. But the piece above it has purple, so we're going to drop that piece down a spot with one match here. Let's see, the Nancy Drew series started in 1930. 1930. So that's this puzzle. We're just moving things around in order to try to make matches. That was a match, although not one I was trying to get. There we go, nice and easy. Here we go. I see we've got lots of yellow here. I don't see any colors matching here, so I'm gonna try with... Oh, no match there either. So let's... Oh! I wasn't trying to make a match there, but let's go for it. Now we just need to find some way to make a match down here at the bottom, which can be really difficult. So there we go. We got rid of those pieces, which, there we go. I think we've got it. Woo!
All right.
Oh, but one more molecule. One more molecule to go. Okay, we can do this. Let's see. I am not seeing any matches anywhere here on this side of the board. So let's go with greens here to free up a spot there, maybe? That did nothing. Okay. Well, these are light blues, so we'll get rid of those light blues. And here we go. Okay, so we've got a bunch of dark blues there. Okay, we'll get rid of those. Get rid of this match here. Wasn't trying to do a double match, but that's okay. Good, and our final match is going to be some level, I don't know. There are blues. Got it.
That's it.
You have done a very good job. I am grateful. So, ask me a question. I assume it concerns your hair? Oh my, or is it your skin?
It concerns the green goo you found in the jungle room. I'm pretty sure it was meant to...
Explode.
I'm pretty sure it was meant to explode. Mr. Blesky told me about the, you know, construction accidents.
As a matter of fact, when Mrs. Montague called my attention to it, I suspected it was some kind of explosive. So I carefully removed it and brought it here so I could analyze it. However, I found it to be useless. That is to say, amateurish. An attempt to create a gel bomb that failed miserably.
It was never in any danger of exploding?
Never. And now I must get back to work.
Assistant Drew, towels need to be folded in reception. I repeat, Assistant Drew, you are to go to reception and fold towels immediately.
Sounds like we must both get back to work, yeah?
Okay, more towels to fold.
Got another note for you.
Thanks, Cassidy. Love you, buddy. Here's a sweet concoction I cooked up for you. This time we've got new tiles. Oh, man. So you can't make any matches with blank tiles. And power-ups, now you can earn your power-ups. And if you don't use a power-up, you get a higher score at the end of the level, so that's nice. Yeah, you can't make matches with those blank tiles, but you can move things around. Wow! Oh wow, making tons of matches there without even really trying. My favorite kind of match. Okay, so I need W, E, and T. I'm trying to spell wet here. Okay, W, E, T. There's a W. And then finally we need a T. Oh, got it! Woo! Okay, so I am the common link between a polar bear and coconut meat. They are both the color white.
White? Now what part of the spa would that refer to?
Obviously the Ivory room. So let's go to the Ivory room.
That must be the room where the next bomb is planted.
Coolio. So I'm a rookie investigator now.
Finally! I've been waiting to receive my facial series for at least 5 minutes!
5 minutes?
Because it won't.
Sorry, I'm actually here to find something.
Excuse me? Are you telling me to wait even longer? I'm going to report this straight to management.
Well, I suppose I could put off my other task for a moment.
Thank you.
So, yeah, now we get to do facials. Okay, so let's take a look at this. The game's gonna tell us how to do it. Okay, blue. Okay, she's blue, but we need to make her, yellow, right? So we want yellow eyes. We're gonna cover up her eyes and her mouth, and then we're gonna make her blue. Now we uncover her eyes and mouth. And, yep, she's smiling. Make your client look like this. Okay, so she's gonna need a brown face with covered up eyes. Then we turn the rest of the face yellow. Okay, so with this one, let's see. We're gonna make the entire face yellow, cover up the right half of the face and the mouth. Oh, do we have to cover up the mouth and then the right half of the face? Yeah. Then we're gonna make this green. Okay, so her nose needs to be uncovered, so we're gonna cover up her nose completely. It looks like we've got a mask for the bottom half of the face. So we're gonna make it green, and then cover up the bottom half of the face. Now we're gonna make it blue. And then we're just gonna do a little dab on the cheeks. And she's just got the world's most wonderful facial. Okay. So brown, and then we cover up the eye. Then yellow, then we cover up the face, then brown again. All done.
That's it.
I feel so rejuvenated. Thank you.
I wonder if this is from the bomber.
I think it's very strange. Jasmine, though it's what you do best, I will not be ignored.
I better figure out where that bomb is.
I think it's very strange that, you know, Nancy doesn't get a free pass on ignoring these people.
The bomb is in the
That's what I would do. I would find the bombs right away. It's like, I'm not really working here, so, like, I'm not getting paid for this. Poor Nancy not getting paid. So let's see. Drain pod, refill pod, I'd at least make up a good excuse, like, we heard reports of a fire in this room, I'm afraid you're gonna have to evacuate it immediately. Come up with a good excuse like that to get rid of the person. Rather than, okay, sure, fine, I'll do your, I'll... That's not the right order? Jeez, okay, so I messed up on that, it's very sad. Okay, we've got 5 more things in this room, jeez. So we need to drain the pod and refill the pod. Okay. There's salt. Okay, we drain the pod. Then we attach the hose to the faucet. Really, that's not it. Okay, hose to the faucet head. And then to that area. And then we just turn the faucet. Refill the salt reservoir. Where are we gonna get some salt? It does the, yeah, the, I'm gonna push this button. Salt goes here. Great. And then we should be done. Turn on the UV cycle. Not sure how we do that. Make sure the lamp is replaced. Okay, we're gonna twist it. Anyway, the facials thing is definitely a lot like making the cookies in Nancy Drew the Silent Spy. Let's see, I'm gonna use the hint here. Okay, here we go. This is where we put the UV bulb. This would be a nice spa if it weren't for the bombs. Yeah, this would be a great spa. You get to order people around. That's not the piece I was selecting. Come on, game. Stop being silly. Let's see. There we go. That's not it? Okay, sorry. I thought I had it, and then I'm like, why is the game still making
This bomb is
noise?
full of pie filling. That sure would have made a mess.
Time to meet Jasmine.
You're here already! I'm sorry. When I'm on the set, I never miss a call. And when I'm on the stage, I never miss a cue. Yet for some reason, when it comes to real life, I seem to be late for everything. Wait a minute. You're not Gretel.
Oh my gosh, you're Jasmine Ivy, the actress.
Yes, I know that. Now who are you? And what happened to my regular masseuse?
I'm sorry, my name's Nancy Drew.
The new general assistant, right. What are you doing in here?
Oh, just a little preventative maintenance. I just found this note. It sounds kind of...
Threatening.
It sounds threatening.
Oh. It's not really that threatening. Probably just a prank, so why don't I keep it? That way you don't have to give it another thought.
Have you gotten any other notes like this?
Not that I recall. Listen, I keep hearing this weird hissing and clicking sound in my room. It sounds kind of like a snake. And I hate snakes. So be a good assistant and fix whatever's making the noise, would you please? Right now? Okay. Bless you. Bye now.
She hates snakes. Everybody in this series hates snakes, apparently. Okay, so Jasmine's room is over
On to
here.
my next location.
Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. I'm not sure if they're gonna... I don't know when they're gonna announce who's doing Nancy Drew's voice. I have no idea. The painting's on hinges. Let's pull it. Yes. So that's the combination to her safe. What is that weird hissing sound? I can definitely hear it. Each disc must go in the proper place. So a decade is 10. Gemini is 2, because that means twins. And then the unicorn is 1. Everybody's kind of a jerk to Nancy. Poor Nancy. 8 octopus. Star has 5 points. 7 wonders. 4-leaf clover. And
There.
0 degrees is freezing. So there's a button here. Let's press the button. Fixed it. Yes.
Jasmine seems to have all of her passwords and security codes on her phone.
Why did she put her cell phone inside a pneumatic tube?
Jasmine
So
seems to be
weird.
collecting and cataloging all of these threats. I wonder why.
It's creepy and weird. Okay, so let's check her computer.
Whoa! Jasmine Ivy is Ida Brooks' sister?
Dun 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 dun!
I should report back to Mr. Blesky.
So, she's related to the culprit from the previous Dossier game. Well, that's suspicious. Maybe evil runs in their family. That was a really short chapter.
Well, are you getting anywhere?
I met Jasmine Ivy, and I found out that Jasmine has been getting threats.
Threats, schmets. She's a celebrity. Stuff like that goes with the territory. What about Mrs. Montague?
Well, I managed to
Save her from getting covered in goo.
stop a bomb from covering her with goo.
Good, because beneath all the designer labels and bodywork, she's not a bad person. Spent the first half of her life turning a nothing digital components company into a billion-dollar business. And now she's spending the second half giving away the proceeds to charity.
Actually, according to Helton Helgesson, the bomb in the jungle room...
She doesn't seem like the type of person who gives anything away to charity. She seems like a total jerk. She made fun of me multiple times. Okay, so the bomb was a fake.
According to Helton, the bomb in the jungle room was a dud. He said it was poorly made and would never have exploded.
But all the other bombs exploded. Why wouldn't that one? That doesn't make sense. Unless Helton lied to you about the bomb. Look, I just saw him leave for his daily walk. Go snoop around in his lab. See if he's up to something.
Okay, so Helton goes on a walk every day.
Time to move on.
That was also a short chapter. Okay, we get to spy around here. He's making something. Okay, so monkey. The monkey is named Bean. Bean is the code to his lunchbox. Dear Helton, I packed your favorite lunch of macaroni and cheese. I hope your super secret plan to finally get the respect you deserve works out. The test tubes must be put in their places. Then the fourth one is the key. Okay, so let's put these all in their places, I think. Green is yellow and blue, right? Okay, and then white and red makes pink. So purple is red and blue, right? And then I guess that's yellow and white. I'm just guessing.
That should do it. Now I just need to pick the right key. This must be the right key.
The fourth one is key. I bet I can melt the jelly around this key. There's no gas going to the burner, so let's connect it. Let's melt the key. And now I have the key to something. I don't know what the key is. Okay, that's a cylinder. There's a flask. Here we go. This must be locked. To create compound X. I don't remember his accent. So 5 ounces of gray powder, 5 milliliters of blue fluid, 5 ounces of gray powder. So where am I gonna get 5 ounces of gray? Okay, this is for, okay, 5 ounces. And so we need to add this all to a flask of red fluid. So I need to find the knob to turn on the red fluid. Oh my, you're here. After all these years of waiting and hoping, you're finally here. Okay, so that's his accent. Oh, I messed up his accent just as soon as I was trying to do it. Okay, so we've got red flask here. What do we add to the red flask? Gray powder, 5 ounces of gray powder. Then we're gonna do 500 milliliters of blue fluid. Of blue. Nice. And then 100 milliliters of purple. Pour everything into a petri dish to solidify.
What is Helton making? I better figure it out.
And in the meantime, let's get distracted solving another one of these puzzles. Okay. So this looks like pretty simple. That's pretty simple. Yes. And I don't see any matches for anything anywhere. Nope, still not seeing any matches. That's a match. Yeah, this puzzle is really difficult, especially because it appears to be just randomized. And it seems to be just random what the colors are that you'll get. Good, there's a match. to get a dark blue here, because that would be the best. There we go. Okay, we have a dark blue, and now we're finished with that.
That's it.
Woo! 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds, though. Two more. Okay, this isn't so bad. Yellow, yellow, and yellow. Maybe that's not so bad. Oh, this looks like another yellow matcher. And then that appears to be it. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with... I don't know why I'm doing that. That doesn't seem to be a match at all. Okay, there we go. That gets rid of 3 at the bottom. Okay, now I can get a match here. Yeah, and sometimes it's just making random matches and hoping to get lucky. That is a lot of this puzzle sometimes. Let's get these greens out of the way. Those are some oranges. Go, we got one. Yay, we got one of the bottom ones. Okay, that's good. The bottom ones are obviously the most tricky. Because you've got less room to maneuver around in. Purple here, and then hope to get a dark blue, but I didn't get a dark blue, and there's no matches I can make with that. Here are yellows. Let's just go with this. Oh boy. Okay, this puzzle feels like it's been going on forever, and I'm still not even, like, kind of done. We've got another level right after this one. Here we go. Okay. Orange is there. And then a nice thing of greens.
That's it.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. Get a green to drop there. Oh, come on. Okay, well... Get a green to drop there. Yay, we got a green. Okay, we got lucky on that one. Got an orange there. I think we've got a bunch of blues here. Woo! Oh my goodness, okay. I think to get this bottom one, we'll just have to start dropping things. There we go. Oranges. Light blues there. That's nice. Get oranges there. Gosh, okay. yellows here. That good. This is good. There'll be oranges here. So, somewhat close to having this one done. So I'm pretty sure this puzzle got mentioned in like every review of the game as being a terrible puzzle and nobody liked it.
All right.
Okay, we're done.
That solidified fast. This looks very similar to that gel I found in the jungle room. Oops! Mr. Miggles, no!
Oops.
Nancy, are you still down there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Then leave, fast. Helton just entered the building.
There's a slight problem. Mrs. Montague's dog ran off with some evidence.
That mutt runs off with everything. Okay, look. All the trash from the salon gets incinerated about this time of day, so that's probably where he went. The little klepto has this weird thing about hair. So leave the lab and go to the furnace room. Now!
Okay, so we're done with the lab. Let's go to the furnace room.
That's where I need to get to. Ah! I bet all these rats escaped from that cage. Maybe I should return them to their home.
Okay. This is just a bonus game. Just grab all the rats you can and just throw them into the cage. As you can see, there are some like regular places where the rats keep poking out of. They really like that one trash can. And this is only like a minute long, I believe. Just a bonus round. I don't know how many points we get for catching these rats, but I know we do get some points.
Aha! That dog is in here somewhere. Where are you, Mr. Miggles?
Somebody's saying, okay, if you go to windowed mode and just sort of click outside of it. Yeah, that would be helpful just to click outside of the screen if you're running it in window mode. That helps a lot with time challenges. There's Mr. Miggles.
Hello, Nancy.
Hello, creepy.
I'm Joanna Brown. Welcome to my dark little corner of this dark little world.
Joanna Brown, right. You're
The janitor.
the janitor. How did you know who I was?
Well, Nancy, when you spend all your time cleaning up after people, pretty soon you become invisible. They don't even know you're there anymore. But that's all right, because it allows you to hear and see everything. What have you done to my rats?
Well, I thought maybe the dog had opened their cage somehow, so I caught them and put them back in.
I was giving them their daily exercise. That's what makes their coats so lustrous. That and an occasional dab of Helton's leave-in conditioner. I love rats. I really do.
Anyway, since you're, as you put it, invisible, how much do you know about the
missing towels. The construction accidents, actually.
How much do you know about the construction accidents?
How much do you know about the man you're working for? That's the real question, Nancy.
Assistant Drew, please go to reception and fold the towels there. I repeat, Assistant Drew is to go to reception and fold towels immediately.
Towels? My brother could have come up with a much better code than that. He's a writer. In fact, maybe later. You better go.
I almost forgot. I've still got to take this dog back to Mrs. Montague.
I'll do it. Come here, Mr. Miggles.
Just don't grab him too hard or he might... Oh no, he swallowed it.
He'll be fine. You better go to reception and do something about those towels.
Una mas.
Joanna's just so creepy. Okay, where's our next thing? This one might really bug you. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 2 new special tiles. What are these? The warp tile! You can move it all over the board, and the lock tile, which you can't move at all. Ever. Never. But you can get lock tiles to move by, dropping them onto things. So let's see, like an airplane tile. Woo! There's an airplane tile. Or I might go all the way here to do an airplane tile. Or I might airplane tile here. It's kind of a waste of an airplane tile, but okay. Let's see, I think that's an R. 2 C's. Okay, so O, S, and C. Alright, so let's see. How can I get those O's? Well, there's an O airplane. That would help. Except there's no left-hand O's except this one. That's the only one there is. Let's try to focus on these S's then. Let's see. Airplane to that S. That seems good. Airplane to that S. That was also good. Those S's go together. So finally, an O. That was not an O. That was not an O. Okay. Oh gosh. So both of the left-hand O's are on the left-hand side of the board. Let's just rearrange the board and see if we have anything that's friendlier in terms of getting O's in place. Here we go. And S. There we go. Okay, I think I'm done. I am a pair, yet I am one object. The answer to this riddle is clearly scissors.
The answer is definitely scissors.
Definitely scissors. Okay, so Salon.
Aha! I'll bet that's the place the clue refers to.
So many S's. So I caught the rats. I caught those rats in record time.
That shampoo bottle on the floor is oddly large.
This is creepy,
Wait a
by
sec.
the way.
That's no shampoo bottle. Uh-oh.
So now you want to catch as many cockroaches as possible. This is just like the rats puzzle, except now it's cockroaches. I like this one on the pillar because that one's always there. Oh no! Oh, I hate it when you grab one and then you just miss it. Okay, let me try the trick of, like the person said, just clicking outside of the game window. So clicking outside the game window. Okay, where is a cockroach here? It's on the pillar. But it looks like when I do that clicking outside the game window, I need to be very careful about where I click, because otherwise... yeah, the game is assuming I clicked and then immediately let go, and that's not the case. Oh wow, now I'm getting lots of points for this. So yeah, definitely try the clicking outside the game window for this particular puzzle. I don't see any cockroaches anywhere. Okay, we're done.
I think it's time to give Nick an update.
20 cockroaches, wow.
Nick's not here. Joanna did say I should know more about him, so so a little snooping couldn't hurt. What's this note on Nick's desk?
Something about eyeballs. And then shred the documents in the cabinet. So he's got hidden documents that he's trying to hide, I think. Puzzles, okay. So let's solve this puzzle first. Definitely. So, the frog was the runner-up, so the frog was in second place. The cat, says nothing. Dog is behind the hare the whole time. And the cat is before the rat. So, frog, runner-up, cat napped on the finish line. Dog was behind the hare the whole time. Okay, solve that puzzle. And then this puzzle, it was a different color. Each row has to have a different color fruit and a color picture. Yeah, color and picture. Each row and column has a different color and picture. So let's see if we can figure this out. That's something. So that means one thing would have to be a diagonal, right? Unless I'm totally mistaken.
That should do it.
Hey, I got it. So,
Oh my gosh.
check this out.
Nick is embezzling money from the clients and the Redondo.
Nick is a terrible, terrible person. He, so like for a tissue, he's charging $40 for a tissue. It actually costs 37 cents, and so that's a huge amount of profit. So let's see. So he billed the clients for $3.57, and the profit was actually $3.37. So his weekly bonus is the same as the profit. He's taking 100% of the profits, I think is the idea. But $40 for a tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know what my poor darling Mr. Miggles is doing now? He's belching blue, horribly odoriferous bubbles. He doesn't seem to be in any pain, thank goodness, but we both know this is yet another side effect of the botched spinal manipulation performed by that dreadful Redondo quack to whom you insisted I take him. And the behavioral side effects? Why, no sooner did that janitor lady set Mr. Miggles down after finding him in the furnace room than the poor thing ran off again. I immediately ordered her to catch him, which could take a while because Mr. Miggles is so sprightly and she's so not. But as soon as my precious baby is back in my arms, you and I are going to have a very long talk.
Sounds like this would be a good time to snoop around Joanna's furnace room.
Yeah, Mrs. Montague just talks to Nick and doesn't expect him to say anything in return. Just listen while I lecture you!
On to my next location.
So, next location, what is this?
What is that sound? Oh no, I think there's a bomb in here somewhere. The bomb is inside the furnace.
Assistant Drew, please go to reception and fold the towels there. Immediately.
Sorry, Nick. I already know where the next bomb is. I just need to figure out how to turn off this furnace first.
That's a spot for a crank. That broom has a long handle. Is there something high up I'm trying to reach? Yes. That gives me the crank. Crank goes here. Do I turn the crank and bomb time. Pull.
A small scrap of paper was used in this bomb. I'll have to keep an eye out for the magazine it was torn from.
My goodness. Seems like this is a tricky one, isn't it? And, yeah, let's see. I think I got it.
Phew.
And, now let's just spy around here. It's locked. There's something inside the drain.
I can't get that ingot of metal out. I'm going to have to bribe one of Joanna's furry friends for help.
Right, so we need to find food for the rat.
This is interesting reading material. Wait a second. There's something behind this book.
Mid-break at Waverly. One girl's story of secrets and scandals. It's very cute. Okay, rat traits. Okay, the rat's gonna give me that ingot. Nice. Okay. So that's a kiln. We have water. This is so loose, we can use it for something else if we want. The screwdriver needs... Let's see. I bet I could use this. So handle on the screwdriver. Yep. And then pull this. A mold for a key. Gonna use a hint here. How do I get the screws out? Well, the screwdriver. And the lock that needs a key is this one. So let's see if I can solve this puzzle. I thought, okay, maybe I need to lift this first.
This is a crucible for melting metals at low temperatures.
That's what I need to do first. Okay, so I'm gonna put the metal in the crucible, melt the metal, put it in the key, grab the key with a towel, and then put the towel in water, and then put the key in the safe. And it's a weird, evil anti-shrine to Jasmine. So Joanna's been sending all those mean things to Jasmine.
Joanna has a creepy anti-shrine to Jasmine. I'd better check on her.
Okay, so well,
On
let's
to
check
my
on
next
Jasmine,
location.
then. So, furnace room, great job, detective. You are fantastic. I know. Oh, wow, I'm a super sleuth already. Okay, so how much longer until I get the special credits? Special credits. We don't get a special ending. We just get silly stuff during the credits. Okay, so what now? Find her phone, get more business cards.
Darn, Jasmine changed her password. I need to find her phone again. This is part of Jasmine's business card. If I can find the rest of it, I can call her number and find her phone when it rings.
Hans Axelrod claims... I don't know what that is. Cooking tongs...
Jasmine has an emergency kit in here. It's got all sorts of stuff. Tape, batteries, even a sewing kit.
Okay, let's open the door. There's something under the drain. Lift the drain. It's too small for me to reach, so I use the tongs. And then I'm gonna shake that. We still need to find 3 more pieces of paper. Let's use a hint for the final one. Pull open the drawer.
It looks like I have all the pieces for this business card. I just need to make sure they stay together.
With tape. With tape. See, I bet her picture goes on the left, right? Jasmine Ivy.
There.
Excellent. So now we'll call her. I can't tell where her phone is. Oh, here it is.
It's in her TV cabinet. I need to open it up. Where's that remote control?
Fresh batteries. Okay, great. But where's the remote control? I'll use another hint. Okay, let's open these doors. There's remote control plus batteries. It's alive! So I'm gonna push the power button for the phone.
Jasmine's agent
Hack
is
into
telling
her
her to pay
computer.
up these threats for publicity. That's pretty sketchy.
So she has a sketchy Hollywood agent named Simone Mueller. Haha! From Nancy Drew, the final scene. So she's still working as an agent Really? I can't believe she wasn't fired.
Oh, hello again. Well, I see you fixed whatever was making that awful noise and made my snack. Now I can turn all my attention to reading scripts and deciding which, if any, I'd like to tackle as my next project. I'm not sure whether to thank you or not.
How well do you know the janitor here?
They have a janitor here? What am I saying? Of course they do. But frankly, I don't recall ever seeing him.
Her name's Joanna Brown. She has an interesting collection of...
Rats.
She collects rats.
News to me.
I just read that you recently...
Underwent plastic surgery.
I read that you recently underwent plastic surgery.
You should never, ever believe what you read in the Tinseltown rag. I am an actor. I don't need plastic surgery to do my job. But whether the character is beautiful or plain, if I am drawn to a role, I throw my whole being into it. Unfortunately, to make sure I continue to be offered decent roles, I must periodically grease the wheels of the Hollywood publicity machine, which is not one of my favorite pastimes. But still, I remain an actor, ever true to my craft.
Speaking of publicity, Ida Brooks, the star of the new Pharaoh movie, is she really...
Your sister?
Is Ida Brooks really your sister?
Are you serious? That shallow, no-talent, self-absorbed little pea-brain who thinks acting is being able to scream in 3 different octaves? You think she's my sister?
Well, you do kind of look and sound like her.
No. She looks and sounds like me. And you know why? Because she spent her whole life copying me, that's why. Out of jealousy. Everybody always liked me best, and she has never learned to just deal with it! I mean, any similarity between us is just a coincidence.
Assistant Drew, please report to the reception area.
Sounds like our conversation's over. Ta-ta!
Okay, so Ivy's League, that's a silly name. Okay, so yeah, I'm still super
Cassidy
sleuth.
has wandered off somewhere. I need for you to man the phones until he gets back. The construction accidents will have to wait.
Really? Do the job yourself, Nick. Okay, so this is a mini game. I'm not very good at it, but let's do it.
The supervisor of the room with all the beautiful foliage, please.
I must speak to that wonderful man who creates all your beauty products.
Library.
My hair looks horrible. I'd like to get my hair colored. I'm calling to find out if your sensory I'd like to speak to a therapist specializing in mud, please.
Let me speak to your head biochemist. I need to schedule your annual...
I want to set up an appointment to get...
Put me through to the room where they store...
Whoever runs that place, let me talk to him. Put me through to your... I'm with Wizard Window Washing. I need the dimension. I need to speak to your most famous... I'd like to schedule a manicure. Put me through to the room where they do all those... Let me talk to someone who can dye my hair.
Oh, be a doll and put me through... Mr. Helgesson, thank you. Head of research, please. Got some...
Hi, I'm with the small animal clinic. Somebody called with... I'd like to schedule a...
Done!
Oh, hello. This is Jasmine Ivy's grandmother. I was hoping you could tell me how she's doing after her, what was the name of that operation again?
Are you with the Tinseltown Tattler?
Shoot!
I just had to hear your voice. Say something. Something exciting.
Ms. Ivy?
Cassidy?
Actually, this is Nancy. Cassidy's not here right now.
Well, where is he?
I don't know.
Who's he with?
I don't know that either.
When will he be back? Never mind. You just tell Mr. Jones when you see him that... Never mind that either.
It looks like there's a waste room in the resort, and I bet it's in the basement. I'll update my map.
Alright, so Nancy notices, hey, there's a waste room.
This is the magazine that was wedged in the bomb in the furnace room. But there's no mailing label to tell me who it belongs to. I wonder if it's in the recycling bin.
Workers unite! Down with the rich! Arr, smash the states! Wow, page 86. This is a large magazine. Hello, I would like a burger and fries, please. So, could you give me some? This is locked. Yeah, this is a huge mess. And where is Cassidy? Where is he? Okay,
That
here's
must
this
be what
list.
Mr. Miggles was doing around the fountain. If I'm going to dig around there, I'd better turn it off first.
Made off with the keys to the cabinets in the reception area. I can't do anything. Okay, what's inside here? Let's pull it open. Where are the kitchens? I don't know. I think they have yummy food. I hope they have yummy food. I'm not sure. How can I move a bunch of things at once? I will need like a cup or something, right? This drawer is totally empty. Oh, I thought I would put the rocks in the drawer. Okay, let's use another hint. Pencils! Okay, we're putting the pencils in the drawer. Then we're using this scoop. Rocks. I need to fish around. I need to fish the keys out of here. It looks like I need something to fish the keys out. This harp string needs to be replaced. There's a hook. We use the hook with the harp string to fish something out. And I don't know what the flip button's doing there, so let's just use the key there. And what's inside here?
It belongs to Cassidy.
Cassidy has the... Cassidy was the one whose magazine has the explosion.
Well, well, look at this. She mans phones, she defuses bombs. Your talents seem to be endless.
Not really, but I'm still trying to figure out a lot of stuff. Like, why did I find
Your magazine.
a piece of your magazine wedged in the last bomb?
If you're suggesting that I made that bomb, you're way off base. This is a reception area. Anybody could have ripped a piece of paper out of that magazine.
But this magazine is addressed to you, and I can't help but wonder why you subscribe to a magazine that...
Practically declares war on the wealthy.
Why do you subscribe to a magazine that practically declares war on wealthy people?
I subscribed to that magazine in college when fighting the power and sticking it to the rich was the in thing. I changed my tune the instant I graduated and had to start fending for myself. But, thanks to some fluke in some database, they keep sending me those things. I'm too lazy to tell them they're wasting postage. Guess it's kind of my way of sticking it to them.
Where were you just now?
I'm afraid that's personal.
Cassidy, you out there?
Yes, sir, Mr. Blesky.
Well, welcome back. Now sit down so Nancy can go to the jungle room and capture that stupid bubble-burping dog once and for all.
On my way.
Yeah, Cassidy is very aloof. Gosh, I wish I could be that aloof when I had a job manning phones. Like, okay, how can I help you? But no, they expected me to be nice and friendly to the people on the phone. And the people on the phone don't even say hi. It's like, hey, put me through to your manager, please. It's like, I don't really want to be so friendly to those people. There's a doggy.
Let me try. Ow! Gotcha.
Got him. Done.
You caught him. Good. I'll take him to Mrs. Montague so you can get back to investigating all the you-know-whats.
The thing is, Mr. Miggles is burping blue bubbles because he...
Yeah, manning phones is really easy when you get to be aloof and don't really care about how quickly things happen. Okay, so he, swallowed the explosive compound.
Mr. Miggles swallowed an explosive substance that Helgesson has been working on.
Don't worry, the little mutt didn't poison himself. Everything Helton creates is 100% non-toxic, organic, and biodegradable.
But it looked like Helton was being very secretive about this substance. I think he calls it...
Yeah, so Nick does in fact look like a game show host. That's what somebody said. Or a talk show host? He definitely looks like he should be on TV. Definitely. Okay. Chemical X. Compound X.
Helton calls the substance Compound X.
I know all about Compound X. It's this explosive exfoliant. You rub it on, and it literally blows the dead skin cells off your face. Look, if all you're coming up with are dead ends, why don't you go to the Salon and help out for a while? If nothing else, it's a great place to hear the latest gossip.
Will do.
Okay, so more stuff. Facial, and then fix the vacuum. Oh wow, I almost forgot facials existed in this game. Okay. Yeah, now that I see it, it's definitely a lot like the cookie making thing. Let's see, brown. So I've got the bottom half of her face all done. Green, cover up the eye, and then blue. Yay! This is gonna be a tough one. Let's see. Cover up the nose, yellow. Cover up the eye and the mouth. Uncover the nose. Cover up this half of the face, and then it's blue. Yay! Too bad nobody gives Nancy any tips. Well, I guess this place is so expensive, they don't really expect people to get tips. Your salary is huge! Why should I tip you? Let's see, so green is gonna be now the bottom half of the face and the eye, and then blue here. Oh no, I made somebody in the audience want to have a cookie. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to tempt you with stories about cookies. Okay, so I've got her mouth fine. And now we've got the bottom half of her face is just fine.
That should do it.
Have you seen the new assistant?
She's pretty hard to miss with all that.
Shh. She's right over there. Have you caught them on Cairo yet?
Of course. I went to the premiere.
How was it?
Same old, same old. Champagne, limousines, red carpet.
Fixing the vacuum is what I need to do here, but I'll see what I'm
My
doing.
husband had a chance to help finance it, and now that he's seen it, he's ecstatic he passed.
Built-in vacuum for the
What
dining
do you
room.
think the deal is with all these
Okay.
construction accidents?
The Redondo is too cheap to hire competent workmen, that's all.
But I haven't even seen any workmen. Have you?
The skylight must be connected to the vacuum system.
What's the receptionist's name again?
Something that begins with C. Carl, Christopher, Cody, Carmichael, Cassidy.
Cassidy, that's it. He's not bad looking.
Rumor has it, he's been giving one of the guests a little extra attention.
I'm not surprised. A little jealous, but not surprised.
Know who's really starting to get on my nerves? Mrs. Montague.
Ugh,
One,
can you
two,
believe her?
3,
I caught that
4,
bratty dog
5,
of hers trying to
6,
run off with my
7,
hairbrush.
8,
Slobbered
9.
all over it. I'm tempted to make her buy me a new one.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not? That brush cost me $50.
You don't want to get on her bad side, that's all. I hear she once had an argument with a window washer about what a lousy job he'd done cleaning the windows at her house.
Yeah?
Well, he basically told her to stuff it. So to get back at him, she personally followed him around to all his other jobs and mucked up the windows after he'd cleaned them. Even broke a couple for good measure. Well.
Let's see, I need to get this screw out, so I think I use tweezers to get it out. I use the nail stuff to get it into place. And yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't want to talk over all the hot gossip. Okay, this needs to be screwed in. At least one of the super rich people is very nice. The others are kind of rude, but at least one's like, hey, don't say mean things about Nancy right in front of her.
How was the acupressure session?
Heavenly. Except afterwards, they put me in the Zen zone, and all the while I was lying there, I kept hearing this weird ticking sound.
Ticking sound? Probably some kind of new sound therapy.
That's why I love this place. They're just so darn innovative.
Ticking sound. Uh-oh, I guess I know where I need to go next.
Gonna go home and get myself some cookies. That's what I'm gonna do next. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. What did she say, like the jungle room?
I don't think that's the location the clue is pointing to.
I wasn't paying attention. After the acupressure session, Zen zone?
Aha! I'll
Yeah,
bet
there we
that's
go.
the place the clue refers to.
Sorry, I got distracted with the idea of cookies, and then I just want cookies now.
I'm guessing by your tentative entrance that you are the new assistant.
Okay, so this was the person I said at the start of the game when we saw the list of employees. We're going to see her for a very short period of time. Here she is, everybody.
I'm Val, the head therapist here in the Zen Zone. I'm also elbow deep in steamed Peruvian peppers at the moment. It's a new relaxation therapy I'm trying out. But you know, since I'm between clients, and as long as I'm sitting here anyway, why don't you come over here and give me the new facials I'm developing? That way I can judge their effectiveness for myself.
Well, sure.
Okay, so now we're just... I think that was a mistake, putting these two facials so close to each other. But that's just me. Fortunately, this only has like 3 facials. Only 3. Okay, so what happens? We just clean her face, and then we clean her face again? Okay, so now her mouth... Basically, we put the facial on her, then we wipe everything away. So brown, and then cover up the eye, and then her face is gonna be... No, oh, wrong eye there. Face is gonna be green. Then we cover up the rest of her face and make it brown, and then, yeah. Oh gosh, okay, so it's gonna be yellow, cover up the eye, cover up this half of the face, make this half of the face blue. So now her nose is perfect. Oh, but her, we needed to make this brown. Okay, so we're gonna cover up that eye. Make that blue. Now her mouth is perfect, and her face is gonna be green. Let's see if I can figure this one out. Okay, green. Cover up the eyes. Actually, yeah, no, I need to reset because we need to cover up her nose at all times. Okay, so green. And then cover up her eyes. Put that on the face, brown. And now her mouth is right. And then we're gonna have to make... yellow. Cover her nose. Make the rest of the face yellow. Now the bottom half of the face is beautiful. No, we're gonna have to put that back on so I can make this blue. No, that wasn't it. I clicked on that side of the face. Gonna have to re-blue her face now. Done.
That's it.
You're having to use willow wax instead of walnut balm because Cassidy seems to have misplaced my last order. Honestly, that man has no business being in charge of inventory. I've told Blesky that repeatedly, but then Blesky has no business being in charge of personnel. So there you have it. That's enough. Thank you for your help.
Sure. Now I better find that bomb.
Oh, by the way, I'm finding a bomb here. I'm finding a bomb. Why didn't I just find the bomb right away and tell you
inside
that?
This cabinet. I have to figure out how to open it.
I mean, you work here, right? You would have been okay with me putting off your facial for a bomb, right? Maybe. I guess she doesn't know about the bomb, maybe. That could be it. Okay, so we're just matching keys, it looks like. Okay, this one has a little cross symbol. This one has a triangle. Let's find the final one, which is... I don't know. Val, you just stay there while I defuse a bomb. Okay, it's all the way back here. Hole in one. Oh no, and this puzzle. Okay, so we need to make matches. The Tusky Beast's seatmate squeals. Who squeals? Rats squeal and so do pigs. I don't see any pigs. An animal couldn't sit, but is next to a woolly guest. Snakes can't sit. Okay, roared. Tiger's roaring when it sees the companion on the ceiling, so monkeys hang from the ceiling. One crowed to the neighbor, so the rooster crows to the neighbor, which is a creature of large imagination. Dragon? One side held an animal that was loyal to a steadfast friend. I don't know. Race? Okay, let's go with that. So I can't help you because I'm elbow deep in peppers. Okay, this is definitely a case of clicking outside the game window to give yourself some extra time to figure out what on earth you are going to do. So I don't think we have that many up and down pieces. In fact, wait, am I seeing any left and right pieces? I am seeing just the one. Yeah, I am only seeing one left and right piece, so that's obviously got to go here. Oops, I meant that one there, and then this one here. Got it. So that's not so bad. Next bomb, I'll show you what happens when we die. Because I promised to show everybody what happens.
We mustn't be overheard? I
Cassidy,
think I better
meet me in
figure
the
out a way to
garden.
listen in on their secret meeting.
Jasmine.
That's where I need to get
So
to.
they're sneaking away to the garden, having secret romantic meetings.
Jasmine and Cassidy won't be meeting anytime soon. There are too many clients wandering around. Maybe I can help them find their way out of the maze.
So red arrow points towards the next person. Fine, just move Nancy and get them.
Oh, please, please, please take me to a rejuvenation station. I've been wandering around this maze thing for hours. Bit of civilization at last.
So we kind of get to see what Nancy looks like here. Nice. I suppose the point of this section is just to get you used to what the entrance looks like. Used to what the maze looks like. This will be doing a maze challenge soon enough. Oh no! Oh, that person is just on the other side. Is there a map? I think help gives us the map of the maze, which is very, very helpful. Oh, it's gonna take me forever to lead this lady to a rejuvenation station. There are none nearby.
Hello. Listen, could you help me find a rejuvenation station? I really must get to some shade. I've just had a procedure, you see, and I'm supposed to limit my exposure to the sun.
There we go, there's one.
Shade! Not a moment too soon. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like, why are you in the maze if you can't be out in the sun? I would have stayed inside.
You're the new assistant. Perfect timing. Take me to a rejuvenation station before I die of thirst. Oh, I'm just going to sit here and rejuvenate.
Yes, a fellow trekker. Please take me to a rejuvenation station. I am dying for a nice...
All right, the garden's
We
clear.
did it.
Now where are Jasmine and Cassidy?
How are those people lost? Do they not have a map? Because those people, I'm lost. I'm at the entrance, and I'm still lost. Oh man, okay, let's see. Getting to Jasmine and Cassidy is kind of a pain. We've got this thing in the way. Like when we stop, Nancy puts her hand on her hip, like, oh yeah. They have cucumbers over their eyes, and that's why they're lost. They literally cannot see. Aha! Okay, so sneak up on them. I think you just sneak up on them from behind.
I still can't believe we're doing this.
You keep saying that.
I just can't seem to convince myself that this is going to end well.
Of course it is, Cassidy. Now please, relax.
It's just so not customary to let myself get into anything so far over my head.
Trust me. We can, we will, and we must see this through. We'd better get back.
Yes, it looks like something's happened to the reception area.
And the award for most random relationship is Cassidy and Jasmine. So because he was sneaking off with his girlfriend, he wasn't able to let me know about the bomb, so kaboom.
Nancy, there you are. Look at this mess. This is what my hiring you was supposed to prevent. Where the heck were you? Why couldn't you stop this?
Sorry, Mr. Blesky. I was
Getting a spatial. Busy planting the bomb.
eavesdropping on someone in the garden. Don't you think you should call the police?
No. Calling the authorities would mean bad publicity, and bad publicity is bad for business. This is just another construction accident. Some careless worker was digging and hit a gas main, and boom.
But...
No buts, Nancy. You are my police. You are going to sift through this mess, and you are going to figure out who's responsible. Come see me when you've got something.
Now you should yell at your actual employee.
Uh-oh. I'd better collect those letter tiles and figure out where this other bomb is.
Okay, that was used in the fishbowl. I need to get that fish happy, otherwise the fish is going to be angry with me. Okay. A sturdy towel. A screwdriver. What's in here? Fish food. For the fish. And now I imagine I can use that to get a tile. I need 5 more tiles. 4 more tiles. Okay. This is wedged in pretty tight. I've got a screwdriver. Where on earth? Okay, it says I've got 4 more things in this area. Yeah, why is Nancy so afraid of an angry fish? It's like an angry fish, man. That angry fish was scary. Use the towel to get that. Okay. I've got very long branches. So is there anything high up here? Okay, I really need to pry this out. Screwdriver. Again. And then I'll just use a hint here. Okay, so this is too high for me to reach. That's why I needed
I
long
have all the letter
branches.
tiles. What could this say?
It says recycle. If you
There's
don't,
another
you'll
bomb
explode.
in the recycling bin.
Okay, so let's do this fish. Let's do the death scene. That way everybody can see it. So it doesn't look like there are any up or down pieces. There are no up or down pieces. So we're gonna have to do, you know, the whole, like, ladder thing. Like this, how I'm sort of making a ladder to, the exit. So what I would need is another piece. I mean, a piece like this. But as I promised, I want to show you the death scene. So here's the death scene.
Oh no, there she blows.
It's a yellow bomb. Okay. Okay, let's do this correctly this time. Done.
Mission accomplished. There's something else in the recycling bin.
Nancy, some things should be left alone.
Looks
Back
like
off or you'll
Helton
be
is
sorry.
pretty mad. Mad enough to bomb this place?
Well, we already knew Helton was really mad, but okay. The Redondo would be nothing without my magnificent products and procedures. I must have the recognition I deserve. Okay, well, let's check out the laboratory.
On to my next location.
Yep, that was the death scene. Kind of silly. Ooh, getting close to having being an ultimate private eye, though. Please tell me I don't need to do the the molecule puzzle again. Okay, so look at all these animals. We've got a cat. We've got a monkey. We've got Casper from Waverly Academy. Iggy from not Last Train. Legend of the Crystal Skull. And then Bean, he's the monkey from Ransom of the Seven Ships, I believe. Okay, so we're gonna make everything. Okay, so the monkey
It looks like
needs
there's part of a
monkey
drawing on
chow.
that scrap of paper. That paper looks like it's more of the same drawing. Maybe this is part of an architectural plan? I need to get all these papers out and figure out what they are.
The cat's name is Cat. What a boring name. Okay, so we need to take care of her sunburn, and then we'll be able to, yeah, we need to help all of the animals before we can get their food. So we need gray paste on the cat, and then aloe gel on the monkey. Okay, let's shake this. A loquate. Oh, that's nice. I bet Iggy would like that. And we've got tuna for cat. I really need to press the aloe. And that's gray powder. Okay. The Bunsen burner is still burning. So let's see. Gray paste goes on the cat. Really, that's not it? I need to do something to the paste first. Tea needs to be brewed. Is there something I can roll flat? Aloe. And the aloe is gonna go on the cat. I mean the monkey. Who then gets monkey chow. And that gives me one of the 4 pieces of paper. Okay. It won't be a problem getting water. I bet I put the water on the powder. No. Water in the flask. Yep. Oh no, I'm all out of ideas, everyone. Okay, the tea must be heated and then cooled. Okay, so heat it. Then cool it. Got that figured out. Okay, and then that goes to Iggy. Iggy will get a nice, juicy loquate. Casper needs tiny sunglasses. I like how Casper needs sunglasses. But okay, we'll give him some peanuts. He likes those. And let's see, now what are we gonna do for the cat? It says the cat, gray paste needs to go on affected areas. So it's not paste powder to the flask. Okay, I think I figured out what went wrong. Okay, so you're supposed to put the water here, and then put that in the flask, and then mix that with the pastes, because you can't obviously just put the paste under the faucet. I don't understand that logic. Anyway, we get the piece of paper. And it's Helton's prototype for super cool spa. Like he wants to start his own
Someone's
spa.
coming. I better hide.
I am sick and tired of this spa. I am making my own.
You, out of everyone, should know that I am a true genius, Mrs. Montague.
I'm a fan, it's true. But it's not as if you're entirely responsible for my incredible looks. I am something of a natural beauty, you know.
Yes, this is very true. My products, they only enhance your beauty. I do not mean to suggest otherwise, but please know, I am suffocating in this place. It is destroying my drive, compromising my creativity, pummeling my passion.
Yes, Snookums, his silly alliterations are tiresome, aren't they? Please, Mr. Miggles and I have things to do. How much do you need?
To buy my own retail outlet? As I am sure I do not have to tell such a woman as yourself, who is as skilled in business as she is lovely in appearance, that...
Spit it out!
$674,922?
Oh my, that's a tidy sum, isn't it? But then, depriving the Redondo of its association with you might just be the financial blow that sinks this quack pit once and for all. I'd get first dibs on any and all products and procedures you develop?
Absolutely.
Yes, Mummy's getting bored too, little one. I know. Why don't you and I go get massages? I'll get back to you, Helton.
And I should report back to Mr. Blesky.
She needs a massage for her dog. Okay. So where is the food made? Where do you think the food is? That's the question, because we didn't notice a kitchen. It could be on the other side of the building, because I imagine the Ivory room doesn't go all the way across. So office and reception are all the way here in a separate building. I guess Nancy's been going back and forth between the reception and the main building throughout this entire game. I have to imagine there are more guest suites too, right?
There's the place.
Yes. Helton has a very specific number when it comes to how much money he needs. It sounds like he's definitely researched it and was told, here's exactly how much you need.
So, you've had plenty of time to talk to people and snoop around. Who's the culprit? Let's hear it.
Well, I think the person doing the doing the bad things around here is...
So this is the pivotal moment of the game. Which person is the culprit? Is it Nick? Is it Cassidy? Is it Mrs. Montague? Is it Jasmine? Is it Helton? Or is it Joanna? I'm gonna let you people here in the live stream chat tell me which one it is, because the person you accuse is the person who ends up being the culprit. No matter who you choose, that person will be a culprit. We have one vote for Nick, one vote for Joanna and Montague. So Nick, Joanna, and Montague are the top three right now. Let's see if we can get a tiebreaker. We got another Montague. Okay.
My prime suspect is Mrs. Montague.
Are you sure?
Well, on second thought...
And we've already got another vote for Montague. So 3 votes Montague, 4 votes, 5. Okay, it's Miss Montague. We've got 5 votes for her and 1 vote for 2 other people.
I still think it's Mrs. Montague. She's extremely angry about that botched procedure her dog underwent, and she's bent on getting back at the Redondo by any means she can. I just can't prove anything yet.
Try looking in that Prita bag she always carries. Things like a portable bank vault. If proof she's our mad bomber exists, chances are you'll find it in there. Right now, she's getting a massage in the Ivory room.
Then that's where I'm headed.
Yeah, a Prita bag. That sounds like it's some sort of delicious chip, and not like a fancy bag. It's a giant bag, and oh jeez.
There went Mr. Miggles. I better find a way to reverse the flow of the pneumatic tube and get him out of there.
Gotta love Nancy's non-reaction. She's like, ugh, there's the dog again. Ugh. Okay, so we're just gonna try to solve some puzzles here. The control panel is in the floor, of course. So, CAMBADS, the Computer Automated Electromechanical Beautification and Diagnostication Station. The marvelous machine, which cures everything. So, because clients must be very relaxed, put kiwi straps firmly to their eyes, aimed for laser mode to work, and frequent oiling. This is a very relaxing room. I wouldn't mind being here. Your name is Ark. Your name is Shah, and these look extra greasy. CAMBADS access panel. I need something long and skinny here. I wonder if there's anything useful in here. And your name is Bait. Okay, so I imagine I pull this open. Long and skinny. Where did I need something long and skinny? Here. That got it open, so let's push the button. Yeah, the dog doesn't really seem to like her. Like, at all. Okay, so we fixed the chair. So let's open this. Another button we need to press. This is why we need to cover the person's eyes before starting the system. Yeah.
This suspicious password has 3 parts?
It's a very suspicious password. Okay, so the 3-part password is... shark bait. Okay, shark bait. Woo-ha-ha! Okay, we're fixing the joints. And is there anything else we need? Okay, let's see. Laser mode and imaging mode. Which one should we do first? Laser mode or imaging mode? Let's go with imaging mode. So this is where the control panel is, and we're going to open it with a laser. Okay, and I'll pull this up with this. What? Huh, okay, fine. What's the item I'm missing? Well, that thing again. Switch is broken. Maybe I fix it with this. And let's pull the lever. Yeah, definitely playing with the dog is less important than solving the mystery, Nancy. It's just such a bouncy dog, though. Okay, so, Mom, as your lawyer... Oh, her name is Sunny Joy Montague. It's right here. So her name is Sunny Joy Montague. Her son says, Mom, take the deal they're offering. They're giving you 25% of their A-level stock. That would give you a huge ownership in this building. And the building, it seems to be doing well. The paperwork Nick sent is correct. Just sign the contract. It's a win-win deal for you. See you on Sunday. So she's
Nancy,
actually
you
making
in
a
there?
deal with Nick.
Yes, I am, Mr. Blesky.
A bunch of towels need to be folded in reception, so get on it.
Do they have to replace the floorboards
Here's
every
the latest
time?
note.
Yes! Yes, they do. Okay, so we accused Montague of being the culprit, and then immediately found evidence showing that she's probably not the culprit, unless I'm mistaken. That happens no matter which character you accuse. No matter who you accuse, you're going to get some evidence which shows, oh, maybe they're not guilty. So 2 more special tiles. The foot gives you a free step, and Starburst is a clean slate. It removes all bombs and locks from the board. Nice. So step works like this. It gives you 1 free step before you can fix things around. That's actually kind of nice. So getting these E's off the board is going to be really difficult, though. Looks like the E's have flights. Oh, and I can't fly to a place that's locked. Oh, and that was a waste of a step. Oh, gosh. Okay, here's not a wasted step. So let's fly there. Fly me to the moon. Gosh, yeah. So this is really difficult, isn't it? And we're not even kind of done. It does, yeah. I do like the sound of unlocking. That does sound nice. Yeah, it's like, oh, victory. Yay, I won at something. Oh, no. And we're not on the last level of the game yet, are we? Okay, it'd be nice if we could get this Sunburst token, and that way we could use that to get rid of all the locks in the game, huh? So let's... I'm not seeing any matches. Let's just reset the board. Alright, we got some... Ah, man, now that T isn't going... Okay, there's a reset. Okay, there's a clear the board one. Nice. Very nice. So, Sunny Joy Montague. That's kind of amazing, her name. Oh, we already have the M's. Okay, we're all finished with M's. Okay, M and A. So I need D-E-I-T. Diet. Oh no. Oh no. I'm going on diet. Oh no. Okay, D, diet, still dieting, okay. This diet that lasts forever, okay. There's an E. Great, D-I-T. D-I, okay, die. Ah, huh, that's kind of a creepy thing to do. Okay. Okay, great, and we just need an I. There are no bottom eyes. What? There's no bottom piece to an eye here, making it impossible for me to get one. Well, that's not fair. Maybe there's a bottom eye here. Nope, those are E's. There's a bottom eye, but it's still too high up for me to do anything with it. So we've got to find a way to drop that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Hint says I can airplane an A. Well, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna redo the board. And then just airplane to the one bottom eye. Okay, so why don't you sit this down and contemplate it? Meditate.
Aha! The word is meditate.
It's meditate, and it's really great. I can't wait to meditate. Zen
Right
zone.
there. That's where the next bomb must be.
Yeah, that's a good puzzle, I'm not good at it. Especially when we go to the super high level, which I think is coming up. Okay, bomb. Now here's a new type of piece. It's green and it can't be moved at all. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's see. So there are no up and down pieces. It looks like this is again going to be one of those mazes where we have to move pieces left and right. So are we going to try to build on the left-hand side or the right-hand side? Or are we going to try on the right-hand side and then build to the left? I don't know. Yeah, gosh, because I don't see a piece that goes up and left, right? There are no pieces that go up and left. So this is, yeah, that was the only... Yeah, So I might have to do something like that, except there's no up and down piece. So I'd have to do something like this. There are no pieces on the left, huh? Yeah, I'm not seeing any way to make that work. I'm just gonna let it explode.
I blew it.
I blew it. Ha! I got it. I get that joke. Okay, something silly like this. Yeah, but I need two pieces here. I would need, and then I need an up left piece. Is there any up left piece? Okay, I'm clicking outside of the gameplay window to see if that's the case. And that's not even kind of the case. So, yeah, there are no up left pieces. So if I do something like that, it would have to be more like this in order for me to get the left-hand side going. So, but then what piece would be here? And then I'd have to have, here we go, got it. That is quite a zigzag piece, quite a zigzag.
Construction accidents here. Yikes, it's full of ladybugs. Sure glad this bomb didn't go off.
I mean, besides for the time it did go off, but that doesn't count. So, yeah. So this is going to be a long puzzle. Okay, so we need to find all of the elements. Touch colors in the sky. So it looks like it's red, yellow, black, green. Red, yellow, black, green. And that just drops a whole bunch of things. Okay, that must be for the sand garden. Paw prints everywhere. We're going to clean
Looks
it
like
up.
someone lost their marbles.
Oh, hey, and I didn't have to click them all. I just had them. Okay. Oh, this is tough. Okay, so north is the most famous aurora, which is water. Okay, so summer and December is south. So summer and December is fire, so south is fire. Okay, and then the sunrise. Oh gosh, which one is sunset? The sun sets in the west and rises in the east. Sets in the west. So sunset is metal. And sunrise is not that. Sunrise is wood. And I guess no direction is this. I guess that's earth. Bare feet on the ground, so that's feel. And golden. Okay, so this was metal again. It's the sunset and the perfume. So it's green. Oh. I guess it's not. I guess sunset's black. Really? Sunset's red? Sunset's white? Sunset is somehow white. I don't know. I'm not doing well at this puzzle. Okay, water is dark night. And then it's a weird sound. Wood is sunrise and watching things grow. There we go. We're done.
Mr. Miggles must have buried this here.
Okay, Nick, the board has decided Cassidy Jones needs to be fired. He doesn't project the right image or attitude. Frankly, he should have been fired a long time ago. You have some great creative billing practices, and wow, look at all those profits. Yes, you are fantastic.
Will Nancy Drew please go to the garden and catch a certain canine that appears to be running loose again?
Okay.
There he is, and it looks like he has some documents in his mouth. Mr. Miggles, drop it! Oh, I'd better follow him until he drops everything to make sure he doesn't swallow more evidence.
Follow Mr. Miggles through the maze. As soon as he stands still for a moment, walk up to him. The red arrow always points in the direction of Mr. Miggles. Mr. Miggles needs to be put on a leash, yeah. He's a very fast-running dog, isn't he? Okay, we've got one piece of evidence. Mr. Miggles, definitely the culprit. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, this is just chase him. Okay. Chase him through the terrible maze. I hear you, Mr. Miggles. Done.
I need to put this together and see what Mr. Miggles was carrying in his mouth.
Looks like it's a letter to Joanna. Your test results. My careful analysis
That was
of your test
interesting.
results
Where
indicate
did you
that when
find
you're
this
under
document,
pressure,
Mr.
you
Miggles?
show lots of violence,
Mr.
which
Miggles?
is very terrible.
Oh, he disappeared again.
You need to put your PhD in electrical engineering to good use and become a researcher. Please, please do not become a crazy, angry person. Wow.
Nancy Drew, in case you were wondering, Mr. Miggles was just spotted in the lab room.
I wasn't wondering. I wasn't wondering in the slightest.
Mr. Miggles must have run off already. No time like the present for a little snooping.
I don't want to do more lab snooping. I'm comfortable with myself and the level of lab snooping I've already been doing. Okay, so we've got another piece of paper. Let's see. My follicle stimulating laser is on its way to perfection. I'm testing the laser by targeting a glass ball encased in a metal key. In every case so far, the laser destroyed the bad sin cells and left a hair follicle intact. Who eats nuts, Casper? Who has a sunburn? I'll answer all 6 questions correctly. Let's see, it was Bean, right? Iggy likes loquates. Who had allergies? So who had allergies? Let's see. The cat. Cat did. Who has indigestion? Iggy. And Richard Gibson. Okay, laser initiated, but we need to fill the laser tube first. So we need a full pipette here. To create gas, we need to put blue liquid. We need to distill the blue liquid first. Cool, a magnetic stick bar. Okay, so let's distill the blue liquid first. Not sure what we do to distill the blue liquid, do we? Powder must be added to a green fluid. I guess I push the button? No. Shake it. Follow the instructions. Start by putting the magnet ball into the empty beaker. Okay, that wasn't step 1, but let's do this. Then we distill the blue liquid. Now we're gonna mix blue with yellow to get green, and then we add the stuff. I guess that's step number 3 was step number 1. Wow, that threw me off. Okay, so now we've got all sorts of purple gas. Purple gas! Oh no! This just needs... I need to shake this again. I need to fill this tube to get the laser working. With what? Purple gas? Yes. Okay, I've got the purple gas for the laser. This is locked. And let's use a hint for the final thing. Laser, let's push this red button. Still needs this. Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? Oh, that's a key. It's locked. Mr. Helgesson, we're very interested in bringing you on board to develop new cosmetics for our company, but we can't do it until you stop working for the Redondo.
Nancy, more towels need folding in reception. Get on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Time once again to work your detective magic.
I'm magician. Okay. So now we have bomb tiles. Every time you make a match without a bomb, the bomb goes down by 1. So, like... Oh gosh, making that bomb is going to be tough. Because the tile above it is a lock tile. So I would need to get that bomb tile somewhere. But it's kind of impossible to do so. Okay, There's another bomb tile. Yeah, that's just bad luck with it, that bomb tile is just a terrible place for me. Let's see if I could drop those, but I can't because there's nowhere to do that. Yeah, restart, thank you. Ah, but it still has the same problem with the bomb tile underneath that, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, let's see, what am I gonna do here? There we go. And that gets rid of the bomb tile. Okay. That was the puzzle they were going for. That works just fine. Keep an eye out for any more bomb tiles, because they are the worst. Okay, so now we get this R tile. Got that bomb tile out of the way without too much trouble. Okay, so we still need every single letter possible. Oh, there's a bomb. Okay, let's see, where am I gonna get, how am I gonna get a C there? Oh gosh, okay. Let's see. Drop that C. That was me being hopeful, and it didn't work in the slightest. Okay, let's see. So what if I do this to get rid of that T? Yeah, I don't see any way I'm gonna be able to do that except this and then that. Dang! Oh, and I almost had it. Almost had that. Oh. Oh. There's another bomb tile. So, how am I gonna get that E somewhere? There's no E for it to mix with. That would have been great, except... Okay, that's good. That would have been a cool place for me to get another E. So now I'm basically stuck here. There's nothing I can do except maybe hope to get an E here. Got it. Get lucky and get an E there. So there was an airplane C tile I missed, and that's what destroyed me on that level. Okay. Is there an airplane T? No, because it would be great, because I could get that T, and then I'd, you know, have a board clear. Yeah, gosh. Okay, there's nothing I can do here. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's an A. There's a bomb A. Okay, well, it's a bottom A, and I've got a plain A, so that should be... That should be good. Good. Got that plain A done. Got the R, so I need C, T, and S, and then I've got another bomb. I don't like these bomb ones. I don't like them at all. There doesn't seem to be any good place to use the S. Let's do a reshuffle. That's good. Okay, so I need an S, though. I still need the S. And where was that T? There's the T that does everything. Oh, no, we've got 2 R bombs. That's terrible. Oh, and there's no way I can get that S, can I? There's no good way to get that S. Yeah. Yeah, because none of these R's even kind of work. They're not even close to the other R. Let's try shuffle. Wow, I can't get those S's together because they're surrounded by bomb things, really. I think this is a case where I could actually lose this puzzle. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, I was 2 S's away from victory, not just 1, so that S match I got there does nothing. Okay. Oh no, okay. I can't, it doesn't look like I've got a place that I can move this R, which would be useful. It looks like I've got a lot of steps, though, so all these steps might work. But, I can't match that. Okay, there's an airplane E. No, airplane E, and then that one. Okay. S. Woo! Okay, I play the leading role in fooling my audience. The answer is actress.
The clue
Oh man, that
is
puzzle is
actress.
killer. So, Jasmine's room.
Aha! I'll bet that's the place the clue refers to.
Yep, pretty simple puzzle. Actress, I guess. I don't know. I'm almost at the ultimate private eye. Found the bomb. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how this one works. It looks like there are only, 2 turn things, as there are 2 things that go at angles. So it's like this one and that one. Those are the only 2. Right, those are the only 2 that turn. Oh, I see a third one that turns. Okay. It can't be something as simple as this, though, right? Is it? That's it. Okay, well, I did
Mission
it.
accomplished. Ick! This bomb's loaded with rotten eggs.
That's gross. Okay, so now we're just gonna look for more evidence here. There's an impression on the top of that box. Let's see. The cabinet door looks well used. Let's pull it open. So, York. So this is how to take care of that octopus. A puzzle usually helps
That
get his
octopus is
attention.
holding on to a key.
This impression looks like Ivy. The crystal flower light catcher. Let's see, this had one like that? Yep. I need the other half of the key. This bowl is clean and empty. I bet the candy goes in here. Containers used for food. Suitcase is locked. So let's see, what would be good food for an octopus? I don't know. Okay, there's the, okay, that goes there. I need the other half of the key. Okay, 2 key halves go together.
A secret, huh? I better find out what this key opens.
Probably there. Not her suitcase. Wow. Okay. Fine. Fine. Yeah, I'm lost here. I'm gonna use another hint. When was this? Okay, let's pull open the fridge. Okay, that food goes there. We're gonna put it inside here for the octopus, except that doesn't work. I messed up. Pull open the panel, and this is how we feed it, right? Push the button. That opens up the slot. And now we can give the food to the octopus. So this must be the suitcase key. With the diary, so we use this key for the diary. Diary, Simone wants me to create a written account of what I'm going through as the victim of these threats. I can pull off the role. It will get a ton of publicity. She better be right, or I need a new agent.
Nancy, care to guess who's now blowing little blue bubbles in the reception area?
Nick, care to guess who doesn't care? It's me! I don't care. Okay, I'm not the ultimate private eye yet. That's very sad. Okay, where's Mr. Miggles? He's over here. We need to find a way to open it. But opening it just does not work. Huh. Pull doesn't work? Lift?
Oh boy, he got himself stuck in a safe? I better figure out how to open this.
Safestuff.exe. Okay, so this is going to be a puzzle. A long puzzle. So, reads with rhythm. I need to remove the case to get to harmonica. Lift it up. Is the harmonica too cool to play forever? So it was too cool to play forever. Submit. Okay, so that was reads with rhythm. Now we need marine feed. So let's pull this open. That dog needs a carrier. Yep, that dog definitely needs a carrier. That stupid dog somehow got itself trapped inside a safe. I like Mr. Miggles, but, you know, he is just too stupid for words. Clearly his breed is just supposed to be just kind of a dumb breed of animal which is just supposed to look pretty and not, like, actually be smart. 1, 2, 3 to a better me. So 1, 2, 3 to a better me. And then next is gonna be the reads with rhythm. I mean, Mary's birthday, whoever Mary is. Yeah, he could use a better owner. An owner who doesn't ignore him all the time would be great. Mary's birthday is March 6th, so 3-6. Yay, we saved him! Safe doggy. Oh, I'm almost a special eye. Ultimate private eye. Check this out.
Mr. Miggles, there you are. What a naughty, naughty boy you've been.
Please, Mrs. Montague, from now on, keep him tied up or something, okay?
I'll do no such thing. Especially since his odd behavior and all the other bizarre symptoms he now exhibits are your fault.
You're so angry about his botched...
Spinal manipulation.
You're so angry about his botched spinal manipulation, I can't help but wonder how far you'll go to get even.
Well, it is my hope that she goes as far as she can. Mr. Blesky and the people he works for are interested only in money. Not fairness, not compassion, not justice, just money.
Hey, look, no one forced you to work here. You don't like your contract, you shouldn't have signed it. So just quit whining. And quit begging every guest that walks through the door for money to finance that idiotic pipe dream store of yours.
So you're aware that Helton...
has been trying to get funding.
So you know he's been discussing funding with Mrs. Montague?
Of course, Joanna told me.
That Joanna? The janitor? Is she your new BFF or something?
I could tell him what you've been doing. Course, that would mean your job, wouldn't it?
You mean it's against the rules for staff members to...
date guests? Read radical magazines? Put fruit on their eyes?
You mean it's against the rules for staff members to date guests?
You bet it is.
You didn't tell me we were breaking the rules. Oops.
You? You're the one who's been fraternizing with the help? Yes, sweet thing. Mummy is appalled too. I guess we know whose films we'll never watch again.
No, wait. You don't understand. I was preparing for a role. It was all an act.
Excuse me?
I was just seeing what a relationship with a lowly receptionist would feel like.
Yeah, everybody in this game is kind of a jerk, and Jasmine's just gonna throw Cassidy under the bus here. She's like, oh, I wasn't really dating you for real. Ha 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 ha. Poor Cassidy.
I'm an actor. It was all research. So let's just keep this quiet, okay? There's no reason for anyone to suffer just because some nosy loser couldn't keep her big fat mouth shut.
If this throws a wrench in your career, good. You'll be getting just what you deserve.
How can you say that? What did I ever do to you?
It's not what you did to her. It's what you did to...
her brother.
Joanna's angry about what you did to her brother.
Her brother?
My brother Elwood wrote the best movie script ever. Only they never made a movie out of it because you turned it down. And then, when he tried to get you to tell him what was wrong with it so he could fix it, you ignored his calls. All 89 of them.
I will not be ignored. Oh my gosh, you're the one who's been leaving me those notes.
Who cares about the notes? She's probably the one who's been planting those bombs.
Bombs? Did he say bombs? Don't worry, Sweet Pea. That was the last straw. We are leaving and never setting foot in this dreadful place again.
By forcing me to work in the vicinity of someone as deranged as that janitor, you have failed to provide me with a safe work environment. And that is a breach of my contract. Which means I, as they say, am out of here. Yes.
Is your brother looking around here too? Is he the one who's been planting the bombs? I can't believe this is happening to me. To my screwball sister, yes, but to me? I need to call my agent.
Open your eyes, Dunderhead. Can't you see how preoccupied with publicity your supposed girlfriend is? She's the one making stuff go boom around here. Wise up.
Well, now that people seem to be all done slinging mud at me, I think I'll go take a bath in some.
4 words. Find the bomber.
That's only 3.
Now!
Hey, my bomb detector's going off.
I've gotta love how Cassie is like, you know what, forget this. I'm just gonna take a mud bath. That is not an option for Nancy. Man, I wish I could have just said, mud bath time, forget your drama,
This
bath
black
time.
powder must be what's triggering the detector, which means this map was left behind by the Mad Bomber.
So the Mad Bomber left behind
And
a map
that means
indicating
this
a bomb
emergency
shelter.
is my next destination. It
So-
looks like there are 3 entryways. I think entering from the garden is the safest bet.
So there are 3 entryways. Looks like there's one here in reception, actually. Why can't I find the entryway here? People are asking who wins in a fight, Bess or Cassidy? Yeah, Bess would win that fight. I think Bess could totally defeat Cassidy in a fight. Cassidy would be too busy yawning, and she would definitely get him in a headlock.
Now that's a lock. Obviously the bomber hasn't come through this door. I guess I need to figure out how to open it up.
Let's try to use the door that the bomber hasn't used. I mean the bomber's actual door, right? The door that the
stone
bomber
pit.
has used. Let's go
This
through
must
that
be a
one. That
clue to
one's
open this
open.
lock. I
Not
need
this
to go
one that
where
has
there
a
are
really
lots of
complicated
statues.
lock. Oh well. Okay. So.
On to my next location.
Oh, people are already telling me to Google the puzzle solution. No. Oh, I'm almost an ultimate private eye. If you paid attention to the garden, you might know where to place the pig. Look, you can look at the objects around them. So the pig's clue is he wrote about Charybdis's whirlpool. Okay, so the person who wrote about Charybdis's whirlpool is Homer. We just need to find out where Homer is. It's probably with Marge and Lisa. Hermes. Hermes is not Homer. Homer was the first one there. Okay. Yeah, I can see why this would be somebody's least favorite puzzle of the game. The part 2 for this puzzle is pretty bad too. Okay. So Homer wrote about the whirlpool.
Cool, a hidden plaque. This coin looks like it would fit in that big bomb shelter lock. I'd better find more coins. Hey, I got a scroll from Homer. Who could this belong to?
So you could kind of see these little whirlpools. That would be your clue. So this says the teacher is influential. So who Who do we have that's a teacher? Wasn't there a teacher in like the bottom left or bottom right? You don't look like a teacher. Yeah, so now we need to find somebody who counts as a teacher. Who are you? Oh, no, we have to actually walk up to the statue first. See, if they got rid of all these little things that block your pathway, that would help. Make it a lot easier for you to get around. So bottom left corner is Pythagoras. Okay. So forget what those clues are right now. So the first lyre was made from a shell. So we're going to look for the person who made the first lyre. I believe that's Hermes, and I believe we're going to have a little... Yep, right there. See, there's Hermes. There's a Hermes statue with a turtle right next to it. Next is chasing after the laurel tree. And as you can see, there are sparkles by Hermes, indicating we're finished with that statue. I guess Apollo could be the laurel tree. We just need to find where Apollo could be. Who is this person? You slid. Okay, I'm being told to go to the top right. So even getting to the top right is kind of a pain. Nancy can't walk through the grass. That would be rude. But that definitely looks like some sort of tree over there on the right. So yeah, let's go there. I'm in the top right statue. Apollo. So, playing among the waves. So that's obviously going to be the person. That's probably Poseidon, who is just playing there in the water. On the left-hand side, people are saying the janitor. Joanna looks like the monster from the Captive Curse. Kind of. There it is. Okay, now how do I get to that statue? Not here. Okay, I need to leave and then come back on the right-hand side to reach that statue. And we need, I believe, 12 of these things in total. So this is creates things of metal, which is obviously Hephaestus. Too bad we don't have that map anymore, right? Let's see, wasn't there somebody around here who had, there we go, that looks like a metal maker. Hephaestus, there we go. So, a burning desire for knowledge. I think we've got two options there. It could be Athena, the goddess of wisdom, or it could be one of those teachers. We've seen a couple of teachers. So let's go with Athena first. Nope, that's not it. It's not her. So, wasn't there a statue with fire, maybe? Could be this person who's got books. You slid. No! Oh, we already did that one in the bottom left. Somebody says it's Hippocrates on the right side. So let's go to the right-hand side and see. This one? Yeah, it could be it. Burning Desire. He wrote of animals and morals. Okay, so who was the person who's surrounded by animals? Is there another statue up here? Nope. Okay, we're slowly getting all these statues done. I think that might be it in the bottom right corner. But in order to get there, we have to go all the way around here. She is a pillar of wisdom. Okay, this one has to be Athena, who is right next to pillars. Nurturing Huntress. I think that's supposed to be Artemis there in the middle. Waiting for an eclipse. Okay, so it's gotta be somebody who's near, like, a moon thing, right? Can't be this statue. That statue has nothing to do with eclipses. Ah. Okay, now we need to escape this left-hand side of the board. Yep, there we go. That looks like somebody who's studying the eclipses. And then Alexandra Library's mathematician, that person on the left. Let's see, it was at the bottom, right? No. That was how I reached Poseidon. Almost done with this challenge, right? There's only 12. Please let there only be 12. I guess I could survive if there were 14, but...
I think I got all the coins. Now it's time to see if they fit in the door to the bomb shelter.
Good job, Nancy. You did it. Click. Now we have this one, which is difficult. So help, you found the coins, now figure out where to go, and you've got clues. In your journal, which I have not seen ever before yet. I haven't actually... Yay! I'm the ultimate private eye! Hooray, I did that. Great. But, journal entries. No. Evidence. So you slid... Yeah, so we just need to put everything together. This is a difficult one. Okay, so we've got fire, we've got owl, we've got sun and bow, and then wing sandals, and then school of fish. So let's see. So who would be school of fish? None of these ones. Lights the night with his fire. School's master could be Poseidon. Yeah. So school's master could be Poseidon, and then Pythagoras is the triangle, right? Okay, so let's go with Poseidon on the fish, and then Pythagoras is definitely the triangle. We named the Pythagorean theorem after him. Okay, so let's see. Fire and a diamond. Let's see, who do you think would be a fire and a diamond? Obtuse and acute. It could be Euclid. And who would be a fire? Fire... Hephaestus. That's got to be Hephaestus. Has to be the fire, right? And yeah, I don't see anybody else that really works for the diamonds. Okay, so Hephaestus. We'll go Hephaestus with fire. And who did I say for the diamond? Euclid. Euclid. Okay, now let's just turn these things around. Let's see, so we've got an owl and we've got a star. So which one would be owl and star? Hipparchus never looked down. That could be star. Hunts only by moonlight could be star as well, so that's tough. Winged and wise is the owl, though. Athena's got to be the owl. That's got to be her. So I'm not so sure about the star, so let's just move on to the next thing. So, rabbit. And that's the sun. The sun. Well, that's obviously Apollo, who is the god of the sun. But, was Apollo even on here? Apollo, opposite to Artemis and Poseidon. Hermes is flighted messenger. Homer is bow sternly on the epic journey. Well, I think that's supposed to be this boat, so Homer. Hippocrates does the Hippocratic Oath, so that's there. So we still need, yeah, those two. Okay, so let's see. Winged messenger was Hermes. Apollo would be the god of the sun. So now I need a bow, and then I've got, let's see, so I've got 3 people. I've got slow and steady wins the race has to be Aesop from the story of the tortoise and the hare, because he wrote that one. So now we've got Artemis and Hipparchus. Which one is Hipparchus? Never look down. So never look down is obviously going to be the star, as I thought, and then Artemis could be the hero.
Oh my gosh, this is definitely the bomber's hideout. It's pretty dark over there. I'd better turn on that light.
Okay, here we go. We've got it. The cord has been severed, and the cord has been cut. We've got to find a way to fix this cord. Ooh, what's this? A soldering iron. And these cutters have been used a lot. I am not surprised. The phonograph needs a needle. This looks like a crank of some sort. I'm just gonna pull it. I need something long and sticky. Just like the previous game. Okay, so that's sticky. Tape is sticky. I need a code to get this open. And there's a bulb in here. So we have everything in place. Let's see, let's try bulb and bulb. Power and power together. I need to fuse the wires together with maybe soldering. Yes, and now I can see some stuff. I need just a little bit of wire, so I'm going to cut it. And that should be long enough. I can't see it because... Okay, there we go. That should be long enough. I'm going to put some tape on the end. And that's long and sticky, so I stick that in here to get a tiny shard of metal, which I imagine goes on the phonograph. And let's turn the crank. A black light bulb. Let's switch it out with this light
The
bulb.
sticky notes aren't blank anymore.
Okay, let's do this. Once upon a time, a specialty luxury spa was built in Northern California. Its
There.
clients were wealthy and beautiful, but they in the spa were rotten from the inside. Okay, that's got to be the code, right? All those numbers have to be a code. I don't know what I'm doing with the lamp bulb again. Let's see. Let's use a hint. There's the code. And what was the bomber keeping in here? It's a blank journal. I don't think it's blank. I bet if I move it under this black light we see... Aha! So here we go. I've wasted so many bombs because of that dreadful Nancy Drew girl that I've all but run out of electronic components. Thank goodness I still have a contact or two at my former company. As distasteful as it is talking to them, I can always get more parts by contacting them.
Oh my gosh, you are the bomber. I was right after all.
Me? The bomber? Don't be ridiculous. I was simply exploring and stumbled into this place only moments ago. I'm no mad bomber. Why, it's all I can do to set my watch.
I highly doubt that. I understand you made a fortune.
In digital components. Breeding Pomeranians. Okay, that could be rich business too, I guess.
I understand you made a fortune selling digital components, which indicates to me you're a lot more mechanically inclined than you let on.
Nancy, 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 I'm rich. If I wanted something blown up, don't you think I'd hire some thugs instead of doing it myself?
Like I said, you had the know-how, and this was personal. The Redondo hurt Mr. Miggles, a defenseless, trusting, adorable little dog. Getting revenge was one of those things that had to be done right. So you did it yourself.
Once again, brava for you. So what happens now?
Now you come with me and turn yourself in.
Oh, you silly, simple girl. I hardly think so. As it happens, I just built and activated an extremely powerful bomb, which means if you attempt to haul me off to the Hooskow, you and everyone else within a 5-mile radius will very shortly suffer a very unpleasant fate. Better get to work, Nancy. In the meantime, Mr. Miggles and I will be off. Farewell.
No, 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 no. This is not good. Don't you know? Oh, and the start is so close to the exit too. That's just torturing me. Like, it would be so nice if I could just connect those two pieces easily. Oh no, is there another left and right piece? Like here? So I could maybe go like this. Nope, it's gonna have to be like this. And maybe some up and down pieces, perhaps? Oh, if I had 2 up and down pieces, that would be beautiful, but I do not. And that looks like it's just a train of the up and down, left and right pieces, doesn't it? Okay, so let's see. There's no down and left piece. There. Woo! Is her hair still dry? I don't think her hair is ever dried. She's never going to take that towel off her wet hair.
The look on Mrs. Montague's face, on the parts that could actually move, that is, when I walked through the door, was one of complete and utter shock. Up until that moment, her plan to ruin the Redondo had gone flawlessly. I must admit, planting that bomb in the jungle room while she was in there was very smart. It made me think she couldn't possibly be the bomber, although that does explain why it turned out to be a dud. She was so bent on revenge she didn't even care about those shares in the Redondo she was offered, all because she thought they'd hurt poor Mr. Miggles. But as it turns out, his only real problem was Mrs. Montague herself. After her arrest, the dog was adopted by an elderly couple, and for the first time in his life he was given plenty of exercise, fed regular dog food, and petted instead of massaged. Within a week, he was acting like a normal dog. He even lost that weird thing he had for hair. But that could be because his new owners didn't really have any. And, believe it or not, ever since the trial, the Redondo has been filled to capacity. I guess it's true what they say. Any publicity is good publicity as long as they spell your name right. Speaking of which, even I got some publicity. In the Tinseltown Tattler, they referred to me as the teenage sleuth who solved the bombings in between a few much-needed procedures. I thought it was kind of funny, but my friend Bess Marvin says I should sue. But I can't do that. After all, they spelled my name right.
Why was Mrs. Montague still there when she had a giant 5-mile bomb set to go off in 5 minutes? I don't know. You think she would have left as soon as possible and gone away as far as possible. So here are the special credits. We get to watch this stuff in the credits. Normally the credits are just the names on the left-hand side, I believe. There's that octopus. Those are some cool optional, I mean, just different ways that the rooms could have looked like. Yeah, they're kind of neat. Those are just silly. Yeah, Nick definitely looks like he belongs on a talk show. Aw, and happy face for the cow and the pig. The cow and the pig fell in love.
You earned special credits. Congratulations to you. Now that you've proven yourself, why don't you go play arcade mode? I think you'll find it a good challenge.
And that's the end. Helton says that even if you picked Helton as the culprit. Oh, here's the preview for the next game.
When a recently renovated cruise ship invites me on a sneak peek passage, I immediately say yes. I mean, spending a couple of days aboard an antique luxury liner, how fun is that? But as soon as we leave port, it becomes apparent this is not your ordinary cruise ship. Ghostly faces at portholes, eerie lights in the dead of night, people vanishing into thin air, things quickly go from slightly weird to downright scary. Help me figure out why, in my next case, Ship of Shadows.
Aw, the scary, it's very sad that game never came out. It never came out, yeah, and it's never going to come out because that's like 10 years ago at this point. So arcade mode, basically just play all the various games. Facials, Paper Caper, Speed Diffuser, Molecule Match, yeah, if you really wanted to. So that's it for Nancy Drew resorting to danger. I hope you enjoyed watching me live stream this game, everybody.